Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Sam and Pam. We are so happy you are here with us.
Hello, my name is Pam, and I am here with my good friend Sam.
Hello, Pam. How are you today? I am feeling very hungry just thinking about our topic.
I am doing great, Sam, and yes, me too. Today we are talking about a food that almost everyone in the world loves.
It's round, it's hot, it's covered in cheese. It must be pizza.
Pizza! It is my favorite food. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, it would be pizza.
I agree. There are so many kinds. What are your favorite toppings? Toppings are the different foods you put on top of a pizza.
That's a good question. I love vegetable toppings like mushrooms, peppers, and onions. What about you?
I like pepperoni and olives, but a simple cheese pizza is wonderful too. The toppings are always the best part.
They are. You know, we eat pizza so often, but I don't really know its history. Where did it come from?
That is a great question. I think it comes from Italy, but I'm not sure about the details. So today, let's learn the history of pizza together. It's a very interesting story.
And for our listeners, we will teach you some new words today. We will say them slowly and clearly, and we will repeat them so you can remember.
Yes, that is our goal, to learn English together in a fun way. So, are you ready to learn about pizza?
I am ready. So, where does the story begin?
The story begins a very, very long time ago. It starts in ancient times. Ancient means something from thousands of years ago.
Ancient times. Wow, so pizza is very old.
The idea of pizza is very old, but the first pizzas were not like the ones we eat today. They started with something called flatbread.
What is flatbread? Can you explain that word?
Of course. Flatbread is a type of bread that is very thin. It is not thick and soft like the bread for a sandwich. It's flat. That's why it's called flatbread.
I see, a thin, flat bread. So what did they do with this flatbread in ancient times?
People in ancient Greece, Rome, and Egypt would bake these flatbreads. Then they would put simple toppings on them, like olive oil and herbs. Herbs are plants that add flavor, like oregano.
That sounds simple and delicious, but something is missing. There is one very important thing that makes pizza, pizza.
I know what you're thinking of, the tomato sauce.
Exactly. So when did people start adding tomatoes?
Well, that's the most interesting part of the story. The modern pizza story begins in a city in Italy called Naples. In the 1700s, many poor people lived in Naples, and they needed food that was fast and cheap.
Okay, so they ate flatbread.
Yes, they ate flatbread with different toppings. And this is when the most important ingredient arrives. An ingredient is one of the foods you use to make a recipe.
I understand, an ingredient. So the new ingredient was the tomato, right?
That's right, the tomato. But here is a very big surprise. Tomatoes are not from Italy.
What? I always thought tomatoes were from Italy.
Many people think that, but tomatoes originally came from the Americas. And at first, many Europeans were very suspicious of the tomato.
Suspicious? What does that mean?
If you are suspicious of something, it means you think it is strange or maybe dangerous.
They were afraid to eat tomatoes? That is so funny to think about now.
It is, but the poor people in Naples were hungry and brave. They started to eat tomatoes. They discovered they were delicious and safe, so they put them on their flatbread. This was the beginning of the pizza we know and love.
What a great story. So pizza was a simple food for the poor people of Naples for a long time. When did it become a food for everyone?
That happened because of a very famous person. In 1889, the Queen of Italy, Queen Margherita, visited Naples.
The Queen of Italy? So what happened when the Queen was in Naples?
She wanted to try pizza. A famous pizza maker made 3 pizzas for her. She liked one the most.
Which one was it?
It had tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and basil.
Red, white, and green, like the Italian flag.
Exactly. He named it Pizza Margherita.
And we still eat it today.
Yes, after that, pizza became famous.
How did it go to other countries?
Italian immigrants brought it with them. Later, soldiers helped make it popular after World War II.
And now pizza is everywhere.
Yes, from ancient flatbread to a global favorite.
Before we go, let's review the words.
Ancient means very old.
Flatbread is thin bread.
Toppings are foods on top.
Ingredient is what you use to make food.
Suspicious means unsure or afraid.
Queen is a female ruler.
Mozzarella is a soft white cheese.
Flag is a country symbol.
Famous means many people know it.
Immigrants move to a new country.
Culture is a way of life.
Popular means many people like it.
Great job.
Our question, what are your favorite toppings?
Say your answer out loud.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.